Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with the ranked 13 player in the world's deck that destroys almost everything in the game besides Lava Hound. Bro decided to choose Death against Lava Hound and run an all-ground deck, meaning that if you match into Mega Knight or Bridge Spammers, they're completely screwed. You have so many distractions and cost-effective defenses that you kind of have to try to lose the match. You'll be resetting and knocking back Hog Riders and Ram Riders and Battle Rams with Snowballs and Ice Spirits and distracting with Cannon. And because of the recent Goblin Demolisher buff, it's finally playable, and it's one of the best defensive cards that also has utility on offense. When it's not taking towers, it feels like a mini giant skeleton on defense, so if opponents spam into you and you have Evolved Cannon, Poison, Snowball, Goblin Demolisher for tons of splash damage, their push gets evaporated. Whenever I match into this deck with a win condition that has to break through defenses and doesn't immediately spawn on the tower, I lose without exaggeration every single time. So I feel kind of forced to try it out and see what all the hype's about. Will we drill to the top of the game or get demolished by Lava Hounds? It's time to drill and see if we can assert dominance. And lots of drill love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making high for videos possible. Okay, this guy's got Hog in the banner, and I'd love to play against Hog Rider with a Snowball, an Ice Spirit, and a Cannon. Fortunately for us, we're able to go in for an Ice Spirit and just figure out what he's going to be playing. And of course, he is going to be playing the Hog Rider. So I'm going to go drill on defense, and I think that's going to be more than we need on defense just to clean that up. I don't want to spend any extra elixir. I don't know if I had Cannon in cycle. If I did, it would have definitely been better to cycle the Cannon, but sometimes, you know, when you record at 2 a.m., you don't necessarily think too much. You just see a card and you're like, this counters it. I'm going to play that. Anyway, the way that this deck works is you don't really want to be playing Evolved Goblin Drill. It's kind of a useless evolution in the grand scheme of things. If you have something like Evolved Cannon that covers the entire arena and rail delivery damage, and something like an Evolved Snowball that can pull things back, slow everything down, and open up a pathway for you to get guaranteed damage with the drill goblins every time, you should be playing that. Anyway, we're going to be chucking Snowball here just to get extra damage, the witch will die to a poison and a Snowball, so it is well worth it. And we can activate King Tower against this Mega Knight, so I'm going to vibe here. Unfortunately, we do not get that lucky of a transaction, but hey, not that bad. I'm going to go in for the Ice Spirit now, and then I don't love this, but I can go in for a poison and then a Snowball afterward against the Hog Rider to minimize the damage that he gets. So as you can see, the Evolved Snowball is ridiculously clutch. We did activate King Tower. I hate the fact that he Hog Ridered and Bats behind the Mega Knight. That was kind of rude, my dude. Oh my gosh. You have literally no chill, even after I Snowball you. The thing is, with this deck, it's so ridiculously defensive that even if the opponent's got like Mega Knight and Tombstone that might seem like more defensive, they're not. They're not. Trust. We got Cannon in a faster cycle. The amount of stuff that we're going to be unloading on our opponent is actually going to be crazy in a second. I want to chuck as many Snowballs as I can so then I can pull back Mega Knights, because ideally the Mega Knight will just not get good trades and then he's going to be miserable. But I don't know what he's going to do here. I guess Poison probably isn't necessarily worth it. The Demolisher is definitely going to be... Oh my gosh. Look at that. That thing is ballin'. It is crazy how good that card is. I can go for a Knight here and then probably Snowball back the Witch just to minimize the amount of value that he gets and then get another Demolisher down. And he's done so much damage on the right side that I can actually feel comfortable about eating the damage on the left and not necessarily care, because, I mean, evening up the tower damage means that I can get a bit more of an elixir advantage. He's going to Mega Knight for sure on the drill unless he's crazy. Yeah, there's the Mega Knight. So the way we're going to play this is we're going to try to get to the counters to the Mega Knight and then cycle back to a counter to the Witch with the Demolisher. And this should be fine. I could just go Demolisher and then Evolve Cannon, but then I wouldn't have anything in sight for the Hog. So I'm waiting for the Hog Rider. And here we go. This is going to be awesome. If we can kill the Bats especially, then we're vibing. I'm going to Snowball here, get Skeletons down, and then definitely counter pretty much everything with this. The Demolisher doesn't splash like we needed it to, but it's all good. Unfortunately, I did have to use the Evolved Snowball, and I wasn't able to drop it on offense, but I don't really care too much. I think demolishing in the front and then going in for a drill would have been too much elixir, so I just went for the guaranteed damage of 2 Goblin Slaps, and oh, we got 3. I don't know how that worked, but we'll take it. Oh, wait. We do this. Just hold it in place, and then we separate his stuff, and then we were able to counter everything a bit more cost effectively. Sure, it's still going to be a nuisance. It's going to be a problem, but I think as long as we don't take any damage from the Bats, we're chilling. I don't have to do anything else. Like, he's going to get 1 Hog hit. The Witch will die to the Demolisher. 100 P. It does not survive that. I can chuck a Poison, but I'd rather go Snowball to get to the Snowball evolution. And then I can go Ice Spirit to pull back the Mega Knight. It's going to jump on that, and it's going to get stunned. Then I can go for a Poison. I think we win the game. The Poison does enough, so GG, bro. Doesn't matter that you got Mega Knight. Doesn't matter that you got that sauce. We got too much damage up in here. GG. Really fun to make those types of comebacks when you take a ton of damage, but because you have King Tower activation, they're never really going to break through you. Also, with the current spammy state of Clash Royale, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of Witch Mega Knight. It'll be pretty fun for you to cook up the Witch in its own cauldron with your poison. And when it's evolved, just using the Goblin Demolisher. Whoa, we're playing against a rank 270 player. I didn't even notice that till now. Bro has a big rank in the banner. Oh, let's go. Another Witch player. So I wonder if it's going to be Witch Mega Knight or if he's going to have another Witch deck. Which Witch will it be, bro? So Snowball plus poison does kill, and it gives you tower damage every time, so we like that. I also kind of like dropping the Demolisher here for the fun of it. One more hit is all we need. Just a little bit. Just one hit. We got it. So I can maybe go in for a Snowball here, depending on what we see. This looks like it is likely going to be some sort of graveyard deck or something all in again. I don't know. Anyway, Demolisher is mini giant skeletons, so it did a lot of work there. I'm going to go Ice Spirit, and then I can go Skeletons to go and pull everything back and stop the Inferno Dragon from hurting my feelings. And that's always good to see because we can kite the Inferno Dragon yet again. He's going to have guards. I don't know what this could be. It's kind of interesting to me. I'm going to throw down a drill, and then I'm also going to go in for a cannon. Maybe? No, I'm going to go Snowball. I think it's just better because then we can get an Ice Spirit down here and then Skellies afterward. And going to be able to freeze the Ram Rider so it doesn't get a full charge. So we did a ton of damage to the right side, and I completely outplayed him because I didn't spend as much elixir as he did on offense. He expected a cannon. He made a prediction with a lightning, and I just went for like cheap cards, and he's just like, nah, not happening, bro. So it's nice to be able to defend cost effectively with this deck, especially when you have multiple resets for the Ram Rider, so it can't get a charge. Like Snowballing and then Ice Spiriting. It is definitely one of the more toxic ways of playing Clash Royale, but if you're able to do that successfully, it's easier to defend, and then it's less predictable. You never want to go in for multiple cannons all in a row, and it's nice to switch up your defenses so then your opponent can't use spells to predict you. And that's what this deck does, is like it's got a lot of adaptability with its cards that you can play on defense. And I'm also one of those savages that loves cycling evolutions as much as I can, so if I have an opportunity to cycle Snowball, you guys already know I'm going to do it. I'm going to Ice Spirit here, and we're going to hold the cannon for the Hog Rider, which will definitely, or I guess the Ram Rider will definitely come down soon. The Witch will not die here unless we cycle multiple poisons, so I'm not going to even try to. I think we just go for the drill and kind of be content with this position of getting that damage and then going for a Demolisher and then maybe going for a Snowball on the Inferno Dragon, actually, so then we can Ice Spirit afterward and then poisoning here. I think that's fine. And then we hold the cannon, so this is a decent defense if the cannon is able to pull the Ram Rider, and I think it does, so not going to spend any extra elixir. I love how the Demolisher knocked everything back, too. Damn. Like, I don't even have to spend anything. That's like one guard hit. I don't care about that. Oh, here's the fun thing. He's going to Skeleton King and watch him crash and burn. He's going to go Skeleton King on this. Then we poison and we use the Snowball. So the Witch will die the poison Snowball and his Skeleton King can't stop it. That's the reason that Evolved Snowball is so much better. Simply superior to every single other situation. And he's going to go Ram Rider, so watch this. He's going to Ram Rider directly into a drill. He can't. We have another defense. It's just impenetrable. Rank 240 player is struggling. We got the Great Wall of Cannon and Drill, and this dude got drilled down. Oh, I don't know if I was saying rank 240. The dude was 270 in the world and also a 484 finish, so really talented, definitely better than me. Anyone that finishes 484 in the world at 3,099 medals and also, you know, top 270 in a Royal tournament is at least twice as good as me. But when they're playing a super spammy deck and I have a good game with a deck that has impenetrable defense, they're not going to be able to beat me. Okay, this guy's got Lava Hound Balloon, maybe? Because we see Balloon in the banner with a Lava Hound. I mean, if this is a Lava Hound Balloon deck with Miner and Archer Queen, that'd be insane. I don't think that this deck works very well against Lava Hound, so we'll find out. Oh, it's a Zap deck. I think it's going to be Lava Hound. Let's play aggressive so we don't have to worry too much. Oh, it's scary. Spooky, scary. Lava Hound is not extraordinary for me. I'm going to poison because I want to damage down the Skeleton Dragon so I don't have to respond as much, if at all. I mean, that's a mini P.E.K.K.A and Skeleton Dragons. That's 8 elixir. But I chucked a lot more at him as well. I dropped a drill, and then, you know, I dropped my knight, I think, or something else. So, yeah, with me spending that amount of elixir, I'm kind of in a scuff spot. Yeah, he's up 3. He dropped that when he was at 10, and I was at 7 elixir, so therefore I was down 3. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Yeah, so I wonder if I'm even able to defend this. I guess we'll find out. I think I need to pull everything back with the Demolisher and then see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'm kind of cooked. Not going to be easy for me is what we're going to say. And then maybe we'll find a way. All right, we're going to use Knight as well with the Skeleton Dragons. And then think Ice Spirit here. No, I'm just cooked, right? There's no shot in hell that I'm able to defend this. Because if I Snowball and pull back the Inferno Dragon with that, then I'm still kind of cooked, right? I don't think there's any way that we defend both towers. I mean, this is peak brain rot at this point. We don't even pull all the Skeleton Dragons. What am I doing, dudes? Oh, wait, the tower's not dead. Yo, we clung on. My towers are alive. This is an even match, guys. Never been more even in my life. All right. Hear me out for a second. I don't know how the top ranked player ever wins a matchup like this, but we got to try. It's do or die. So the mini packet does kill the demolisher, and I get literally no value. That's awesome. Love that for me. Wait. The drill did a lot of damage. Let's go skeletons other side. If only I had evolved skeletons here. Is there any way for me to kill this Inferno Dragon? I literally just have to distract it, I think. That's probably the only play. I think I snowball and Ice Spirit, and then that's maybe okay. So we'll go cannon here. Ice Spirit afterward. Maybe we're able to defend this if we get lucky. Nah, even with the poison, I don't defend that fully. Like, I just lose the game. So this is pretty much impossible, I would say. Unless the opponent doesn't know how to play the game. Maybe if they just kind of forget how to play Clash Royale, then you can put in work. But as you guys saw, it's really difficult. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section if you can find a way to beat Lava Hound and Balloon with this deck. I think that is the only matchup that is 100% a loss every time. We're not going to cut a game out like this because I want to give a real representation of the deck. If it doesn't work in a specific matchup, I think that's okay because every single Clash Royale deck that you play is going to have a weak point that you probably can't win against. There's going to be like a Hog Rider counter that has 17 different answers, whether it's like mini packet, tornado, mega knight, and then maybe if you're running like an archer queen deck, they're gonna have like lightning, and then they're gonna just kill you because you can't do anything with your archer queen, and then they go balloon. It's just gonna be like really crazy counters that you can't always foresee. And in this specific matchup, I think this is probably unwinnable. While this drill deck gives you an opportunity to beat pretty much anything else in the game as long as you play it well. I'm not gonna lie, playing against Lava Hound makes me just cry. But if we play against someone that's ever running anything other than Lava Hound, we usually get matchup advantage. And if you're winning more than 50% of your games, that's what the top ladder player that's playing this deck does, then you're obviously going to be pushing up quite a bit. Like matching in a golem here, I think this is a good matchup. Bro is about to all in me, but it doesn't matter because you don't have a Lava Hound balloon deck. We can defend your units. Demolisher is going to pop off, so watch is what it does here. I'm going to go in for Demolisher on top of the Night Witch. And if he finds a way to kill this, it's fine. Because the Electro Dragon is the only thing that he has that's remotely scary. And if we Ice Spirit, we should be able to snowball and then go skeletons and then go for a Knight. I don't think that was really even necessarily the best order of operations. I might have been able to just defend with a solo Knight, but I don't know. I felt like cycling snowball because it's ingrained in my brain to cycle evolutions as much as I can.
The prophecy is true.
As you guys saw, like, this match was already a win. If someone all-ins you with an Elixir Golem or a Golem deck or a Giant Graveyard deck and they go right into a Poison and a Drill and a Demolisher and a Cannon, you're going to defend easily every time. As long as it's not Lava Hound, this deck usually nets you wins. Oh, this guy is going to go for an Electro Dragon Evolution. He's leveling up the crazy factor. Let's go. So all I have to do is go in for a Snowball with a Poison and this Electro Dragon is dead. I want to space out my stuff so I don't stack up too many things that are going to get juiced down by an Electro Dragon. And then we'll go for our Snowball here. We'll go for our Skeletons to pull back the Lumberjack. Ice Spirit afterward. And as you guys can see, that was an insanely comfortable defense. You just got to do it like one more time. I mean, he's going to get a bit of push going with 50 seconds remaining. It's going to be easy, though. Okay, bro is getting desperate enough to drop an Electro Dragon at the bridge. This guy is insane with it. Oh, wait, that actually somehow hit my tower. I'm kind of surprised that that worked out for him. I probably should have kited that a little bit more with the Knight. But I guess the Knight just didn't look that appetizing to the Electro Dragon. Anyway, we had the tower at like 1,900 health. I could have just chucked a few more drills at the tower, and he would have lost in overtime. But I'm glad he didn't take the tower there. All right, it's time to see if we get a free matchup or a horrendous one. Lava Hound or something else. What are we going to get, guys? Let's go. Locking in with the Giant Snowball. Oh, it's a bait deck. Well, that's obviously something that we like to see. Even though we just use our Snowball, I think that's good because we're able to go for a poison, -1 trade, still get a ton of damage on the tower. Oh, it's not even log bait. Oh, this is a little bit more spooky. So Royal Recruits are one of the most toxic decks in the game. It's my main strategy in Clash. It's very easy to play, but you don't know what win condition they're going to be using it with. A lot of times they could play Royal Recruits with, oh wait, that was totally not supposed to happen like that. It's okay because we have Demolisher and we got Knight, so we have a lot of good answers to him, but this is a bad start and we're gonna get BM'd by him by quite a bit. My brother is not very nice. He is giving me emotes when I am taking a ton of damage. Dude, I played that horrendously and he's just giving me the clap emote. I love it. You know what? I don't even care. I'm at 1,000 HP, but we're still going to destroy you. You're not going to get damage for the rest of the match because that's how well this deck is able to operate if you play it decently. So I'm convinced that we'll dominate for the rest of the game. And it's going to be cool to show you guys how easy it is to defend once you get rolling and stop doing stupid plays. So I'll just go for the goblin drill here. And I think the cannon does reach that, unfortunately. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, no, it does. All right. We could poison and snowball on top of the cannon cart, but probably not worth it. I want to go cannon on cannon action. Get a good trade overall. Get closer to the evolution. And then, yeah, see what he does after that. I mean, overall, just popping that cannon cart when making sure that it decomposes in a positive elixir trade is something I like. I might be better off eating the damage here, but I don't really want to. I'll just go Skeleton's Ice Spirit and then chuck a drill at him. And we could go Chuck E. Cheese with a Evolve Snowball as well if we really want to, but I don't think that's a necessity. Heck, it's better for me to go for a poison on the Dark Goblin. He's going to probably try to protect it, right? No, he just lets it go. I don't know if he's going to be BMing anymore. Should we give him something, guys? Should we give him a little bit of juice? I'll give him a little bit of love there. I feel like he deserves that after we kissed his tower quite a bit too. I'll go for the Demolisher on the left side, and then for the rest of the game, I mean, you guys are about to see how strong these cannon evolution with the giant snowball can be. So what I want to do is I want to go drill here, and then I want to chuck a giant snowball and snowball everything backward. So then it just stays inside the poison for forever. Then I can go in for a Demolisher, eat the damage on the other side. Notice how the Demolisher does splash damage, so we're able to do a lot on defense against the Goblin Barrel and also the Dark Goblin tanking for that. And we just dominated him. I mean, this wasn't even a challenge. I can go for a Snowball. Definitely going to go in for this and then drop our Cannon Evolution as well on top of the Dark Goblin. So that dies just to flex on him a little bit. And as you can see, even though we took a little bit of damage at the start, even though we're playing against Dark Goblin, we don't have log, it doesn't matter. Goblin Barrel spammers, when you're matching into them, because you have so much splash damage with the Demolisher, as long as you play it well, don't play like a failure like we did at the start, you'll be dynamiting through with an amazing matchup and winning every time. The only super sucky thing is when you fly into a Lava Hound, you'll be taking a loss for sure. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section, do you think that all the other matchups being in your favor is worth it, or is it too miserable losing to Lava? Drill the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.